Welcome back, everyone. I'd like to wish everybody a happy new year, and we haven't posted anything for a while, so I thought I'd post this video for you. This is a simple dish, and it's a little bit different. It's from the Philippines. It's just a family style dish that is very popular in the Philippines. It's called chicken adobo. And I want to explain a couple of things. You see on the chopping board, I have these two knives laid out, and you'll see that the one is a lot thinner, this width-wise. This one has been used for like a year or two in commercial use, so a lot of the steel is missing. This one is newer. So this one you would want to use for vegetables and slicing. This one, as it's older and thicker, you can use for cutting bones. And if the cutting edge gets a little bit rough, that's still okay. So I have all the ingredients laid out here that you're going to use. It doesn't take that many ingredients. We have here is on this plate is bay leaves, and I have 5 good-sized cloves of garlic that are peeled. I went ahead and peeled them, the garlic, to save time, but I'll show you how easy it is to do. Once you break the cloves off, you just tap it lightly with the side of your cleaver, and then you can just peel it. And if it breaks up a little bit, it doesn't matter, because you're going to smash it before you put it in with the chicken anyway. And then you discard the skin and put that on the plate. Now, I want to show you a couple things about doing these. I have these chicken thighs that I got. A lot of times you'll find these in a value pack in your supermarkets. You can pick them up for maybe 75 cents a pound if they're on sale. And all this chicken here was maybe $4.50. And I'm going to show you how to prepare it for the adobo. In order to make it healthier, we're going to remove the skin. Just hold it and pull it off. Thighs are very easy to. And then we're going to trim the fat. When you'll see. Okay. Now, when you're cutting it, chopping chicken thighs that have this bone running down here, the more experience you get at doing this, the better you'll be. But when you chop down, you want to make it one decisive hit, and depending on the serving sizes you want, you can either cut this in half or make it into 3 pieces. Also depends on the size of the chicken thighs. These are fairly nice size, so I'm going to chop it into 3s, and I'll show you. 1, 2, and your aim will get better the more you do this. If you make a decisive cut, you won't splinter this bone. I mean, sometimes it'll splinter a little bit, but not that much. So I'll do a couple more and show you. Pull the skin off, and you can trim any excess fat, and then make your cuts. Once I get this all cut up, we're going to assemble the dish in a frying pan this time. We're not going to use a wok, because it's not always you have to use a wok to cook Chinese food. Get your aims, your spot, then try and hit it down. One decisive hit. And that's how you do it. So when I get all this chopped up, we'll come back by the stove, and I'll show you how we're going to how this dish gets cooked and how we put it together. So stick around for that. Okay, I'm going to zoom in the camera, and we'll get started. I've already taken the liberty of heating this. This is actually one of those jumbo fryers or jumbo cookers that has the handle, and it's kind of curved on the interior. It's non-stick. You can also use this to do your stir frying too. You don't always have to use a wok, but we're not going to stir fry today. You see it's hot. This is all the chicken that I chopped up. If some of the thighs were smaller than others, I would just chop them into 2 pieces. Dump it in. Stir it around a little bit. You don't even really have to brown this. What you're going to do, these are the garlic cloves that I took, and I just took the side of the cleaver and smashed it with the palm of my hand to smash them down. We're going to spread those around, and we'll stir them up a little bit, and we'll put the bay leaves in. And crush these up a little bit. Okay, this is just plain old white distilled vinegar you pick up in your supermarket, and this is how much I have in this. It's about a little bit more than maybe 8 ounces. What you're going to do is you're going to add that, and then I add just about the same amount of water, hot water. And this will come, when this comes back up to a boil, you'll boil it until it reduces down to like maybe one third of a cup of liquid in there. And when that reduces down, that's the chicken will be starting to get very tender. It takes about maybe 15 or 20 minutes. At a full boil, you leave it uncovered, and after the liquid is reduced, then you add in your soy sauce and your black pepper. And so basically the taste from this comes from the garlic, vinegar, and the thin soy sauce and the bay leaves. That's how it gets its flavor. And depending on, some people don't like their adobo juicy, you can boil it down more. Some people like to use that sauce on top of the white rice, which is very delicious. So, and I'm one of those fans. So we'll let it boil down, and then we'll come back and I'll show you how you finish this off and season it up. Okay, now you see what we got. See how it's boiling down? There's the liquid is reduced now, so now it's the time to add in your soy sauce. See, I'm just squirting some in, covering all the chicken. I'd say maybe a quarter of a cup. There's no salt in this, so I'm not adding any salt. And then last thing is black pepper. If you have one of those grinders, that's even better. Would grind the black peppercorns. You can put this into your taste, you know, if you don't like it too. I like to have it to have a little bite, but you know. And then you can stir this up a little bit, and when it cooks down a little bit more, it'll be ready. I'd say another 5 minutes, simmer it down until you get down to the same amount of liquid that you had in there before you added the soy sauce. And that's it. You can taste it, taste the juice. You should be able to taste the vinegar, and you don't want it too salty. Yeah, I'd say add maybe a quarter of a cup of soy sauce. Let that boil down, and then you'll have it. That sauce is excellent on the rice after it reduces down again. And then you'll have the flavor of the soy sauce, the vinegar, garlic, bay leaves. And you have authentic Filipino chicken adobo. A shout out to all my friends down in Panama City, all my Filipino friends, and all the new friends that I met at the festival here in on the Eastern Shore of Maryland. Very nice people. And I hope it's masarap. The adobo, and we're serving it today with the broccoli salad, so we'll have some vegetables to go along with it. And that's very healthy because there's no oil in either one. So, there you go. Chicken adobo, Filipino style. Masarap. Hope you enjoyed this lesson.